Today, your car is going to be parked inside of the coffee shop. Get ready to call insurance. Hi, I don't know how to do an intro, so I'm just going to get right into the video. I have 4 stories. I'm going to tell them in chronological order from when I first started driving to the last crash I had. The first time that I ever drove was when someone came over to give me driving lessons. So the first 30 minutes there's not much going on. It's just me getting used to the car, getting used to pressing the gas, getting used to turning right and left, stuff like that. I was doing pretty bad, okay? I mean, I was very scared to go even 5 miles per hour. And after these 30 minutes, my teacher asks me to drive him to get coffee. Like, sir, do you care about your life? I mean, were you not there with me when I was just driving at 10 miles per hour max in a space where the speed limit is 25 miles per hour, and at each intersection I'm stopping for at least 5 seconds to check left and right that there are no cars in my way that I can crash into, and now you want me to go onto the road where there is so much possibility for me to crash into cars. Like, I'm flattered that you think I can park after 30 minutes of learning stuff, but today your car is going to be parked inside of the coffee shop. Get ready to call insurance. So the trip ended up being alright. I mean, I was able to get there. I was able to park fairly well. I didn't crash into any other cars. I didn't crash into the curb, anything else like that. It was all fine. But later, you'll soon come to realize that that was just luck. Okay, now for my next terrible driving experience. Yep, I crashed. And I didn't crash while on the road. No, I didn't crash on a busy street. I crashed in my own garage. I crashed into my own garage door, and it happened while driving my entire family. I was going up the ramp to go into the parking spot, and I was getting kind of close to the door, the garage door, and my mom suddenly says, out of nowhere, stop driving, because I guess she was scared I was going to crash into the garage door or something. So of course I listened to her, but I was panicked, you know. I was panicking. I was like, oh my gosh, stop, okay, stop, I'll stop. So I pressed the brake, only it wasn't the brake. It was the gas pedal. Yes, I went full speed ahead into the garage door and made a dent. This is why my parents never get in the same car as me anymore when I'm driving. For our third story, I'm going to be talking about the time I took the DMV driving test. So, I pull up to the DMV place, waiting for my instructor. She comes. She's not looking good. She's looking very, irritated, very sick of life, you know? So I'm thinking, this is gonna be great. I really hope to God that I pass this test so I don't have to take it again, because I have waited so long in line to get to this point, okay? We get to testing. You know, the first part is like pointing out all the things in the car. For example, left and right signal, emergency brake, windshield wipers maybe. And then comes this thing that I didn't expect. Now, I've never heard of this. No one's ever talked about this before. But apparently, we're supposed to know hand signals. What? I thought hand signals were just for bikers. I've never seen a biker even use a hand signal before. She asks me, or show her how to turn right, I do this. Then she asks me how to turn left, and I do this. Stop, and I do this. And then she turns to me and says, they're all wrong. And I'm just thinking, time to schedule another appointment, because I'm gonna fail. Okay, now we're finally on the road doing actual driving. I'm already doing terrible. Time to do the curbside parking test. So I pull over, do the park, it's fine. Then it's the reverse test. So I go in reverse. I look in the screen, because we have a screen that shows what's at the back of the car. So I look at that while I'm doing the reverse thing. And then after 10 seconds, you had to wait 10 whole seconds of me doing that. She finally says, but if you didn't have a screen, do you not know how to go in reverse without looking at the screen? And me not wanting to fail the test, not wanting to come here again, say, oh no, I can do that too. So I reach my hand over to grab her headrest. I look back, and for the first time, I've never done this before, which I probably should have done. But I look back and I see nothing. I'm able to see absolutely nothing. There's like this tiny rectangle for me to see out of. That is the window of the car in the back. And I'm like, what the heck? How do people do this? Normal people. I'm just terrible at driving. But I don't know, how do people do that? I seriously see nothing. I see like the sky and some trees, but nothing else. I can't see how close I am to the curb. I can't see if there's cars behind me. I mean, I can't see cars if they're straight behind me. But I can't see cars to the left of me. I can't see cars to the right of me. How do people do this? Anyways, I do it blindly. I probably wasn't parallel to the curb at all. Made it through, I guess. We finally get parked back in the DMV, where she tells me my scores and tells me if I passed or if I failed. After writing for like 5 minutes or something, she turns to me in the most reluctant voice ever. This woman could not sound less reluctant. It was as if she was handing me her child. She was like, so you passed. Inside, I'm ecstatic. I'm like, whoo, the gods have answered my prayers. I finally made it. I don't have to do this again. Thank God. This gave me so much anxiety. But then she said, but you got 15 wrong. You have a lot of work to do. So she was basically saying to me, like, here's your license, but like, don't ever use it, please. 15 wrong, guys. Yes, that's right. I got the most possible number of mistakes I could have gotten and still pass. I will never be that lucky ever again. Okay, for our fourth and final story, yet another accident, because I'm full of accidents. So this time I was doing a curbside park in order to go somewhere. So I went to park and then suddenly the car stopped moving forward. I'm like, oh shoot, I hit the curb. So I go in reverse. And when I go in reverse, I hear this terrible scratching noise that's coming from the car. So I stop the car, go out, and I see that the wheels are so scratched that there's like 6 scratches on the metal parts of the wheels. And then the rubber part of the wheel, it's like scratched. So it's usually black, but now it's like light brownish. I'm like, shoot. Hope my parents don't find out about this. They didn't, so sis, if you're watching this, don't tell them about this. I will die. I will be dead. And there you go. Those were all of my terrible, worst driving experiences. I'm a terrible driver. Don't make me drive. I hate driving. It's bad for the environment. It's bad for my health and the other people in the car's health. Oh yeah, sorry for the terrible lighting. My light is down there. I don't have a ring light or anything like super bright or like professional or anything. And I'm filming with my phone's camera, so yeah, my production quality is just